Us gymnasts are always striving for perfection, but sometimes we lose sight of that. We get complacent with our own expectations and settle for just pretty good. Then I watch videos of Kohei Uchimura, and I notice he doesn't have soft toes on his stutz, or knee bends on his tap. He taught me the rule that how you train is how you compete. What am I doing if I'm not trying to be the best that I possibly can? The worst part was, I was doing it to myself. Every time I got a correction, it reminded me I wasn't perfect. As gymnasts, we're set up for failure. Our goal is to be perfect, but we'll never get a 10.0 in execution. There are times where it's going to be frustrating, but the key is to not close your mind. Don't make excuses. Understand that if you're not striving for perfection, it's a wasted turn. Gymnastics is a mental sport. You have to be able to calm your mind after you fall. You have to step up to the challenge of competing in front of large crowds. You have to make the hardest sport in the world look easy. However, there is a remedy to all of this. You have to enjoy your time in the gym. If you're having fun, you're going to listen to what your coach has to say, and you're going to make the change. The easiest way to have fun is to have a strong support group, to have friends training and competing by your side. I remember being in your shoes 5 years ago, circling up with my Region 1 crew. Where you guys at? Yeah? Region 1, come on, this is my home. There we go. I love all the regions, but here I gotta have my preference. But I remember, circling up with my boys, telling jokes, screaming for one another, competing amongst friends. They gave me a feeling of determination. And I remember saluting my hand and knowing I was going to win. Flash forward a year to my first NCAA championships. I was trying to be the first freshman to win the NCAA all-around title. I was with everyone I had met through JO Nationals. The same voices cheered me on, and I remember knowing I was going to win from the first time I saluted my hand. I remember competing in the Olympic trials. All the friends that I grew up with surrounded me. I could hear the crowd roar as they said my name. I remember knowing I was going to make the Olympic team from the first time I saluted my hand. I remember the first time I competed on the Olympic stage. The first event was pommel horse. And you guys all know how pommel horse usually goes. In the moment that I saluted my hand to do that routine, I could feel the 20,000 people staring at me in the stands. I could feel all the cameras on me, with the entire world watching behind them. But most importantly, I could feel our entire nation cheering me on, encouraging me. And it was in that realization that I knew I was going to hit that routine. And think of how this all started. It's because of the friends that I made from these competitions. These are the people that give me the confidence in myself when I have doubts or when I'm nervous. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for everyone believing in me. And now it's your turn. You are one another's support. Your lives are going to continue together for years to come. Make every day count. There's no greater feeling of pride than knowing you're going to prove to everyone exactly how good you know you are. People think of gymnastics as an individual sport, but it's far from that. You are the future of the sport. It is time to show off all your hard work. It is time for you all to support each other. And it is time for you all to salute your hands. For the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. Thank you, and best of luck, gentlemen.